A man donated sperm 700 times over the course of 2 years, roughly once a day, earning a total of $25,000. He had thought it was just a low-key side hustle until one day, 20 years later, he was suddenly dragged into a legal dispute. It turned out that his donations had resulted in 566 pregnancies, making him the biological father of over 500 children. To his shock, 145 of those children banded together to sue him, demanding that his identity be revealed. David was utterly stunned by the sudden accusation. At that moment, his lawyer handed him an envelope containing the files of those 145 children. Out of curiosity, he randomly picked one. When he opened it, he couldn't believe his eyes. His son was a professional soccer star, fulfilling the very dream David had as a child but never achieved. Overcome with emotion, David bought a ticket to one of his son Kid's games. He watched as Kid dribbled past defenders and scored the winning goal. In that moment, David cheered louder than anyone else in the stands. Next, he opened another file. This time, it was about a handsome young man who worked as a barista at a coffee shop. David decided to visit the shop, ordered a coffee, and tried to strike up a conversation. However, the young man seemed impatient. Through their brief chat, David learned that the guy dreamed of becoming an actor. But that day, he had an important audition he couldn't miss because his boss demanded he stay on the job. If he failed the audition, he might lose his place to live. Heartbroken, David decided to help. He went back to his car, grabbed the keys, and handed them to the young man, telling him to go to the audition while he covered for him. Though confused, the young man instinctively trusted this stranger. Unfortunately, the manager soon showed up and fired him for skipping work. David felt a wave of regret, fearing his help had backfired. Just then, his phone rang. It was the young man, calling to excitedly tell him he'd nailed the audition. This unexpected good news lifted David's spirits, and he made up his mind. He would meet every single one of his children.